My brothers, greetings. Thank you for taking a few minutes of your time for this message. And I want to give you a heads up that Ash Wednesday is only a few days away, March 2nd, throwing us into the penitential season of Lent. As men of faith, we are obliged to enter this season fervently, not only to ourselves, but to our families, friends, and neighbors. To do so, however, we don't need to wait for Ash Wednesday. There's another aspect of our Lent fervor we shouldn't miss. This is what you call Shrove Tuesday. According to our state chaplain, Father Anthony Vess Hapley, we can find the reflection of Shrove Tuesday quite meaningful and helpful to ensure we do not merely go through the motions and let go the season of Lent just come and go. On the contrary, he says, this is a time in which we need to intentionally press in to get a better grip and to gain real spiritual traction in our interior lives. Shrove Tuesday is the last day of what traditionally was called Shrovetide, the week preceding the beginning of Lent. The root of Shrove is from the Old English word shrive, which means to confess one's sins and receive absolution. It's the time when we get clear about how we are to manage our Lenten practices, which begin the following day. It is participating in confession and absolution, the ritual burning of previous year's Holy Week palms, and finalizing one's Lenten sacrifice. It is essentially the preparation for the preparation. Most of us in the United States, and particularly in Louisiana, are familiar with Mardi Gras, literally Fat Tuesday, which has really become nothing more than the last chance to overindulge our appetites before Lent begins. Shrove Tuesday has an entirely different spirit than Mardi Gras. It is a day when we can, of course, eat pleasurably before the great fast, but it is reflective and sober, and as Father has said, intentional about the period to come. For this month and during the season of Lent, our state chaplain together with Brother Knights have developed a Stations of the Cross video presentation, reciting prayers for each of the stations. This is posted virtually at our State Council website, YouTube, and Facebook pages. You and your families could join us. Pray together as we remember our Lord Jesus Christ, who walked this journey carrying the cross, the instrument of His death, out of love and commitment to all of us. In this season of Lent, brothers, let us challenge ourselves to open our eyes, hearts, and hands and find a way to help others through the corporal works of mercy, feeding the hungry, giving drink to the thirsty, sheltering the homeless, clothing the naked, visiting the sick and imprisoned, and burying the dead. The works of mercy are tangible ways to live out the gospel message in our daily lives. Thankfully, our Knights of Columbus service programs really help us to do this. The service programs and focus areas for the month of March are as follows. Service program of the month, we do our spiritual reflection, wherein with this program, we create annual opportunities for prayer and reflection as a fraternity. Under the guidance of the council chaplains, Knights of Columbus councils can attend a retreat or day of reflection together, or perhaps organize their own event for men of their parish. For faith programs, as I mentioned, we have the spiritual reflection. For family programs, we have the Family of the Month in year. For community programs, we have the Global Wheelchair Mission. For life programs, we have Special Olympics Winter Games, and we have to start scheduling the Silver Rose. And other activities or reports or forms, we need to have Council Church Drive, membership drives, Food for Families for Lent, and report forms number 10784. We need to continue to submit for every program conducted each month. It is not too late to submit the following: we have the District Deputy submission of semi-annual report number 944, which was due on December 31st, 2021. We have also the annual survey of fraternal activities number 1728, which was due on January 31st, 2022. We have the report on participation in the Special Olympics program, which was also due in January. The semi-annual council audit number 1295 has been due on February 15, 2022. Also, do not forget to submit the free throw district championship report. As we plan ahead, let us plan for Star Council Award progress, Star District Award progress, and then safe environment requirements and compliance. We also need to tackle the State Awards Program Award Forms preparation, the Family of the Year Form number 10680, and the Good Friday Family Promotion. Also, in preparation, let us not forget the Father Juan Perez and Blessed Michael J. McGivney Award entry form. This is to honor and pay tribute to a priest from the Northern, Central, and Southern California region for their outstanding contribution to our faith formation, brotherhood, church, and order. For the prayers in the Pew Monthly, in the past several years, particularly during the year of St. Joseph, many Catholic knights and fellow Catholics have undergone a consecration to St. Joseph. As we begin our Lenten journey, we too focus this month on St. Joseph, the foster father of Jesus. Dedicated to St. Joseph, you would find it on the March 2022 edition of the Prayers in the Pew Monthly. You will discover that this humble carpenter plays a pivotal role in the sanctification of our souls, which is why Pope Pius IX proclaimed St. Joseph the patron of the Universal Church in 1870. Throughout Lent, let us invoke the power of his intercession for his help and protection in all our needs. We need special care to recite the prayer of to St. Joseph, implement the featured Faith in Action program of the month, spiritual reflection, and look for retreats being organized by the Knights in your areas. We must embrace the first of the year's spiritual challenge from our California State Chaplain, Father Anthony Vashabili, to embrace the Lenten season and the Church's Lenten disciplines. You will find in this special edition a review of Church guidelines regarding guidelines for fasting and abstinence during Lent. Before I close, my brothers, it is very important during this Lent that we need to include prayers for peace. As you all know that we are in this situation wherein there's turmoil with our brothers in Ukraine. Let us continue to pray for them. And finally, in closing, my brothers, know I am immensely grateful for all of you and count on my prayers for you, your families, and your homes. Viva Jesus!